What's going on, everybody? Wolf Daddy here. Welcome back to the channel. We're going to stir the pot a little bit. Last week, or the weekend before, you had the thaw out race down in South Carolina. A couple days after that, Diggin_Z71 posted up a video. All-wheel drive, four-wheel drive is not an advantage. I found the video pretty amusing, and I shared it on my Facebook. Nobody really agrees with that. No rear-wheel drive car agrees with that. And flat out, they don't own an all-wheel drive. They don't own a four-wheel drive. So all they own is their car, and they don't understand the obstacles that a four-wheel drive or an all-wheel drive goes through. This is a four-wheel drive truck. So this truck is not competitive with the big tire cars at these no prep races. It is a daily driven, full weight, full interior, all glass, stock wheel and tire truck. I will be at dig or die with this truck. I plan on driving it 6.5 hours in racing in this event. And I can guarantee no big tire car is going to complain about me paying $400 to enter this race. They're not going to complain about that. All I'm doing is donating $400 to the pot. Simple as that. They're not going to say a word. Now, if you take the same truck, put a built motor, a lot of boost on it, and a lot of nitrous, or whatever you need to do to make this truck run, and get on by these big tire cars, that's when it becomes a problem. That's when four-wheel drive becomes an advantage, or all-wheel drive becomes an advantage. But this truck is not an advantage, and they're not going to complain about it. Who's going to complain about this? Nobody, right? Nobody is complaining about this truck. But if you make it go fast, they're going to cry about it. I think Colby Patterson is a prime example. He's got a GMC Sierra. Identical, right? You got a four-wheel drive, regular cab, short bed, except his is fast. So his is an unfair advantage. You also got Ethan with the diesel that showed up, waxed everybody's ass. That was an unfair advantage. But my truck is not, even though we both started off with an identical platform. Not the same, but identical. So I guess that's where the real issue lies, right? Four-wheel drive is only advantage if you're beating them. That's when it becomes an advantage. But let's take a look over here. That's a big tire car. You're saying a platform like this, because it's four-wheel drive, is an unfair advantage. Come on, guys. Y'all can't be serious, right? 26-gallon gas tank. 1-gallon gas tank. Plexiglass. All sheet metal car. All sheet metal. The car don't weigh nothing. This car weighs maybe, I don't know, 2,500 pounds, 2,600 pounds. Unlimited motor, unlimited power adders. These four-wheel drives you guys are complaining about, they're 4,500 pounds, 5,000 pounds. The diesel, sure, maybe he's a little lighter. He had a fiberglass bed, but come on, it's still a diesel truck. It's still probably 4,000 pounds. You guys are driving shit like this and complaining about this, saying this is an unfair advantage. Like I said, I'm not competitive, right? I'm not competitive with these cars. But I will be at dig or die. And I do not want to hear anything about an unfair advantage, right? And I'm not. I'm not going to hear anything about it simply because I'm not fast. But if I was fast, if I do beat somebody, if I go past first round, they're going to cry. Unfair advantage. Come on, guys. everybody has a choice to buy whatever you want. If you think four-wheel drive is an unfair advantage, sell you $200,000 race car, go buy you a $40,000 ship box base model four-wheel drive truck, put a blower or turbo or whatever you want on it, and set it on down the track. But we all have choices, right? And every vehicle has its pros and cons. The advantage of my truck, sure, I get traction, I can get out the hole. The disadvantages are broken axles, weight transfer, double the money in suspension. There's a lot of shit that goes into a four-wheel drive. So when I see a rear-wheel drive car launch and it just stays level, there's no weight transfer, because you didn't put the time and effort into making your car work, and we did. Because it took a lot of time and effort to make these four-wheel drives actually work. You don't just get in it, flat pedal the damn thing, and go on down the track. Me personally, I have about 300 test hits in this truck. I'm on my third motor. Most of that was just testing. So put in the time, put in the work, quit crying. All right, guys, I got to get back underneath this truck. But I just kind of wanted to ramble about that. It's going to be an ongoing debate forever. Rear-wheel drive guys are not going to understand. And then four-wheel drives, we're not going to understand what y'all are complaining about. But most of us with four-wheel drive trucks, we have had rear-wheel drive cars. We understand the obstacles of both of them. And we're never going to cry about anything. We read the rule list. We paid our $400. We paid our entry. Showed up to race. I imagine that you guys read the rules as well. Unlimited tire, unlimited chassis, unlimited power adder, unlimited motor. You guys showed up. There was never a problem until you got beat by a four-wheel drive truck. Flat out. You showed up to race. You got beat. You cried about it. Made an excuse. So that's kind of where I stand. And I don't know. I mean, when y'all beat us, it was never a problem. Why is it a problem now? So I got to get back under this thing. Got to drive to work tomorrow. So little baby motor, a little bit of boost, unfair advantage. Thanks for tuning in, guys. See y'all out at Dig or Die.